I don't want to seem like a cunt all the time about people in the service industry. Okay, and I know that I have before.
Yeah.
And I think that the major distinction between me and other people out there is that I see people in the service industry as people. So I expect them to behave and to be the best they can be.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're not the best they can be, I have to rein them in.
Yeah.
And let them know that they can be better. Let them know that they have to believe in themselves.
Right.
And sometimes I have to do that sternly. Sometimes I have to kind of forcefully give them a pep talk because they've lost all faith in themselves.
Right.
Sometimes I'll see a waitress who's forgotten a side of honey mustard that I had ordered 14 minutes ago. And I've said, she has forgotten how great she could be. I got to get her over here and really let her know.
Yeah.
That she could be a lot better than she's being right now.
Right.
And sometimes, people say, oh, you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. I've never believed that. I think you catch a lot of flies if you throw acid at them. And even if you don't catch them, they wake the fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm not looking to catch the flies. I want the flies to know that there's a problem. But I didn't do anything today. Here's my thing.
What happened?
Here's my thing. I'm going to be honest. And there's a lot of waiters out there and servers that might disagree with me. And listen, I am not here. All I'm here to do is to love you.
Right.
That's what I'm here to do. I love you. The people that don't yell at you don't love you. The people that, because I always tip. I tip you, but sometimes we've got to have a talk because I don't know what's happening, man. Appetizer has a fucking meaning. Appetizer. Look it up, Ben. What does appetizer say? Get the definition up, Ben. Get the definition of appetizer up. Because there's confusion. A small dish of food taken before the main course of the meal. The operative word there is before. The appetizer comes out before the entree.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm starting to think it showed up.
Here's one reason
later.
why. Because if you go out to eat alone and you don't want two plates on the table at the same time to make you look like you're a fat pig. You want to eat one plate and then get rid of it and then have them bring the next plate so that nobody knows that you even had the first plate. It's gone now. There's no evidence. You don't just start throwing plates at the table like this is a mess hall and we're all eating quick before we go back out to war. You bring the appetizer first. I don't care what the kitchen's doing. Control the fucking kitchen. Don't fire up the entree until you see me eating the appetizer. Do not put I don't care if it's a diner. It's not my fault you work in a fucking diner. You orthopedic shoe wearing bitch. And this isn't even, this is a girl at Swingers with a full sleeve of tattoos who's real fucking hip, who I gave $8 to, and I didn't say anything to her.
This is a Swingers problem again?
I'm back at Swingers.
Oh, my God.
Back at Swingers. I'm back
you keep
there
going
now.
back.
I'm back there. I'm back there, but I'm only sitting outside. I'm kind of only allowed to be outside. I can't eat in the restaurant.
Curbside for you.
Because of the problems that I've had that we've described on this show, which, again, are me expecting the most out of people I love. Those are the problems.
Yeah.
Those are the problems.
That's the issue. It's
the
a
problems
love-hate.
are not looking at a segment of humanity and going, oh, fuck them. They're roaches. It's looking at people and going, you're a human being. Deal with me like a person. Deal with me. What if I was Christ? What if I was Jesus Christ? What if Jesus Christ walked into this fucking restaurant and said, I want to sit at the big booth. No one's fucking here. I know that it's reserved for 6 people. They're not coming here. Your food sucks. No one's here. People get tricked into coming to this dumb restaurant, or people sit here all coked out, licking a grapefruit, pretending it's somebody's asshole. This isn't a culinary experience. It's dumb kids and old queens. I know what this fucking place is. Let me sit in the big booth, you cunt. What if I was Jesus having that moment? Would you shun me and turn me away? Would you fucking say, thank you, Christ, for a very accurate assessment of this restaurant? God, Christ, this is pretty good. You called us out right on the little on the nose, Christ. When I said that to them, when I said just coked out people licking a grapefruit like an asshole, somebody should go, God, that's pretty on the nose, Christ. And you sit in that booth. What I'm trying to say is that when I order a quesadilla and then a open-faced turkey sandwich, these are not to be delivered at the same time. They're radically different. They don't complement each other at all. I'm double fisting guacamole and gravy in front of people at 9:30 in the morning, sitting on the sidewalk because I'm not allowed in the restaurant. So what I'm saying is that when you write this order in, just communicate with the kitchen a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay? Just communicate with the kitchen. You know? I'm not going to do anything.
The quesadilla was on the appetizer menu.
Yes.
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
Big mistake.
I said, thank you. And I said, I said to her, everyone in LA, think they're fucking cool. They all think they're cool.
I love how you don't even like the food there. You just go for respect. You just want to get some respect.
Correct. The food is like bad. It's like you don't even understand why it's so bad. You're like, why is this quesadilla gross?
Yeah.
I can make it in my house.
Right. It's like the easiest
How
way.
is it so bad? So I'm there. I just go there because I go, I want this to work. I want this to work. And I'm sitting outside and, it's all nobodies in there too. That's the other thing. You couldn't be, and thank God, because, I'm there and it's not like I belong in a fucking environment with winners, but God, is that not the case? These are just old, dilapidated West Hollywood rats,
Yeah.
and they're sitting there. People who might have been the shit in like 94, just old, freckled, big-titted goons. These LA guys whose brains have melted. They're sitting there, these people with their shitty little dogs, dumb tourists.
Yeah.
Because it just says Hollywood Diner. They think it's,
Right.
And I just said to her, I go, can you bring the quesadilla first? And she came to the table, and she had 2 plates in her hand. One of them was a quesadilla, and one of them was the open-faced turkey sandwich, which she didn't have mashed potatoes, so she brought a basket of fries. So now we have 3 plates on the table, 2 plates and a basket. And I'm there alone. I just got off a 4-hour flight, and I have 2 plates of food and a basket of French fries. And I'm sitting there, and everyone's looking at me like, oh, look, a pig has come to feast, okay? Because this bitch couldn't have been discreet. Throw the fries on the plate. You don't have to bring a basket of fries. So now I'm sitting there, and I said to her, I go, I wanted the quesadilla first. And then she goes, oh, first of all, what the fuck do you mean, oh? It's a fucking appetizer. Do you not understand the sequence of the way you're supposed to bring these things out here? Should I hit you with a chair? I'm not saying I should, but I'm asking. I'm asking that.
Right.
What should I do? Now, because I'm a gentleman, okay, I said, it's fine. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I said, it's fine.
You sacrifice for her mistake.
I sacrificed. I said, it's fine. She said, is it? I said, yes. Well, now it is. So then I just ate my Thanksgiving dinner of food, guacamole, gravy, French fries. Yeah.
It's a good
alone on the sidewalk outside a restaurant that I don't know that I'm banned, but I'm not welcome. You know what I mean? Like I'm not
it's one of those, yeah.
I'm not welcome, but I don't know. Again, I don't know what my next move is with that place. Here's a few things I'm considering. Do I call the health department and maybe let them know some of the things that I've observed? That's an idea. I'm not saying I would do this. I don't know where do I do that?
You might have to.
Do I call up and order food to be picked up and then no one picks it up? And I do that once a day for the rest of my life until they change their policy. Like until they're like, we no longer have pickup.
Right.
You have to give us a credit card number. And then I just keep getting burner credit cards and burner phones. Do I have them cater a white pride event? Do I organize a neo-Nazi event and have them cater it unbeknownst to them? Do I plan another Charlottesville and have them do all of the catering for it? Is this the way to handle it? And then have them have to get out and disavow. And I mean Nazis. Full regalia, SS shields, Klan robes, eating their food, going, this is kind of good. These vegan banana pancakes are pretty good. Heil Hitler. Is that the move?
Right. Is that the route?
I don't know. Or do I just keep going back until they figure it out?
Did you have a talk with the waitress, like you said?
I didn't, because I don't believe that anything I said. I tipped her $8 on a $35 bill, which is a lot of money. And the reason I tipped her that money was because I felt bad for her. And I said, here's a woman who's working really, really hard and doing a horrible job. And she's probably living in LA, and she's under the impression that one day someone's going to give a shit about her band, or somebody's going to, option her screenplay, or she's going to get cast on a reality show. She's going to be the fun-loving, tattooed girl that everybody dumps loads in. And she gets like 10 grand a night to appear at a club in Atlantic City and stand there in a VIP section while mongoloids from the Jersey Shore are like, hey, I know you. But none of that will probably happen. That's all best case.
Right. Yeah.
What will probably happen is she'll get older and older. The tattoos that once made so much sense on her arms will make less and less sense because she'll be shooting heroin and her veins will be bulging. She'll be shooting heroin because she just started snorting it, and eventually it was more cost effective to shoot. She'll be squatting in a friend's house just long enough until her friend gets arrested and the cops drag her out. She'll have long since lost her job at that diner. She'll be sleeping in an abandoned car and selling her pussy on the street. And I imagine as businessmen dump loads in her and then shoot her up, and she sits there waiting to die. She feels that cold black goo running through her veins. She just closes her eyes and she wonders when's the night she's going to meet God. At least she'll know At least she'll know that years and years ago, a fat faggot saw this all happening. He chose not to tell her. Instead, he chose to give her $8, which she now probably fucking shoves in her ass and keeps for emergency money. But I didn't tell her any of this. I just said, thanks a lot. Right. See you soon. TimDillonComedy.com.